Hi everyone, my name's Mel and you've reached me at my channel Patchy Pony Stitcher. This is a channel all about cross stitch and other crafts that I enjoy doing, and our needlework community lovingly calls these types of channels Flosstube. There's a few Flosstubes out there, just a couple of hundred, so if you do enjoy needlework and crafts, be sure to check the other Flosstubes out. They're lots of fun and some of the needlework is just amazing. So if you have stumbled across me, thank you for stopping by and checking in. And if you're an existing subscriber, I do appreciate you coming back time and time again to check on my progress and see how things are going. And if you're a brand new subscriber and you're coming back for the second time, welcome. I've had a bit of an uptake in some new subscribers, which is fantastic. So, and I think that might be due to the Fortnightly Floss Off game that I'm currently running. If you haven't heard about this, it's not too late to join in because it is a year-long game, starting in July 1 to July 31, no, June 30 in 2027. So welcome everyone. Today is Tuesday the 28th of August. No, the 28th. This is probably the 8th time I've done this intro, so I'm not going to I'm not going to start again because of the date. Today is the 25th of August, and I shouldn't be getting that wrong because it's my granddaughter's first birthday today. So all day it's been the 25th, and I keep coming out with different dates while I've been doing these intros. So the 25th of August it is. We celebrated our little granddaughter's birthday on the weekend, which was so lovely. I don't get to see her today because she's a 3-hour drive away, but I had some delightful time with her on Sunday, which was great. So what have I got for you today? It's Tuesday again, so we've got another spin for the floss off, where we choose another letter for our game. I've got a finish and I've got some progress. So let's get started with the finish. Now, last fortnight, I showed you my pick for the letter E, which was Eliza Bryce by Just Stitching Along, and that's what I had chosen for my challenge for the fortnight. And I finished it. So I'll pop a picture in of where I was before I got to my finish. And this is my completed piece. So this is a freebie from Just Stitching Along, and I didn't complete the entire piece because it is a marking sampler. I just wanted this to be a dough bowl shelf sitter sort of filler. So that is where I decided to wrap it up. Now, this was just a print off the website. So I'm going to show you from a distance. You'll need to go to Just Stitching Along's website if you want to get a copy for yourself. But this is how long it was. So I didn't do that bottom bit, and I didn't do the border right round the edge, because we all know that if you put a border on, it makes it really hard to be when you're sewing a pillow to get it dead straight. So I did put some little personalizations in. I always change the M and the L around for my initials when I do alphabet, so I did that. I put my date of year of birth in and just finished off with the eyelets on the bottom one, just for a bigger font. This is stitched on 40 count donkey by Fancy Fabrics, and the blue teal color is a Silks for You blue, which I don't know what number it is because I got it out of a pack at a retreat. So very happy with how that one has come out. I just need to slow down talking because I'm getting a bit breathless. Okay, so that is that one. So that is letter E crossed out. So I'll have to cross that one out of a few different categories. B for Bryce, J for Just Stitching Along. So you can use any letter from either the title of the design or the designer's name for the challenge. And it's a 300-point stitch. Right, time to choose our next letter for the next fortnight. So I have my handy dandy decision wheel app already loaded onto my iPad, and we already have the called letters blocked out. So what are we going to get? It is M for Mel. So let's see what I have on M and what I'm going to be choosing. By golly gosh, I've got a list. I've got Choose Your Own Motto. I have my Maria Finney sampler, Autumn Cloche from Hello from Liz Matthews, Zelda's Heart by Mojo Stitches, Celebrate Christmas by Madame Chantilly, Remember Me by Teresa Kogut, and Merry and Minty by, I think that's by, I'll have to check on that one, I can't remember. Now, I already know what I'm going to pick because this is one that I wanted to take Remember Me by Teresa Kogut to the retreat that I'm going to this coming weekend. So, well, not this coming weekend, in about 10 days time. So that's a no-brainer for me that I'm going to be picking Remember Me. So let me, and I've got it right here to show you because I had it the fortnight before for Kay, for Kogut. So he's going to get some more love out of this challenge because I want to take this to the retreat. So I'll put a photo in here of where I was when you saw it last fortnight, because I did say I was going to work on it a bit more, getting it ready for the retreat, which I did do. And this is where I'm up to now. Now, you'll have to excuse the hanging threads. So I just completed this flower here after I filmed last fortnight, just to get this ready for retreat stitching. So as you can see, I've got quite a few fill-in pieces on this one. So it means I get to do some more preparation for the retreat. So this is the chart, if you haven't seen it before. This has been my first Teresa Kogut, and I spoiled myself with the silk conversions from, why is that now escaping me? Oh, the ones that come on the little spools. But I did get a silk pack when I bought, when I went to a retreat for this one, and I absolutely love it. So very happy that M for Remember Me came up, because that means I can get some more done. And retreat stitching is so much more pleasurable when you're not counting, because you don't make mistakes if you're just filling in. Well, I guess you could if you chose the wrong colour. So super happy that that one came up for me to take along to the retreat. I was going to take also another one, which I'm going to show you some progress on when I find it. Here it is. So I started, I'll have to close this box up, a unique stitch. So if you've seen my last couple of videos where I've done some unboxing, these kits are so good. I absolutely love them. They're from the Ukraine and they're so reasonably priced, and the contents are amazing. The threads are pre-sorted, and I just love them. So this is where I'm up to on this little angel. Now, if you haven't seen my previous videos, these are acrylic forms, and I find them so easy to stitch on, and because the edges are smooth, your threads don't catch on them, they're easy to hold because they are acrylic. You're not having to sort of hold that paper, and that is coming along beautifully. It actually, now looking at it in the camera, I can see all the detail in the skirt, and I haven't even got the back stitching. In saying that, I'm going to bring this right in. There's a lot of back stitching in this one. It wasn't until I got the chart, where sort of as I'm getting a bit closer, that I realised how much back stitching there is. And I might be a bit selective with some of the back stitching as I go. I think I'll just do what I feel is necessary, because I feel like, for example, the black on her hair might be a bit bold, and even the wings. So I'll just see how the things go. I think it definitely needs it on the dress. But yes, I'm so happy with this. I went to Sydney, not weekend gone, the weekend before, and I used this as my aeroplane stitch, and it is really good because it's all compact, neat little box. I'm going to show you, just in case you haven't seen. If you have, sorry, but this is how the thread card comes. So it's all pre-sorted. It's easy to navigate your way around in a small space like a plane, because you don't need to take anything than your piece of paper, this needle and some scissors. So I absolutely love that, and I'm going to be taking that with me on the plane to going to the retreat. And I'm also going to make a start on the not the unicorn one, because it's unique stitch, that's where I got that from. I'm going to be making a start on the rocking horse ornament for my granddaughter's Christmas decoration. So if you haven't seen these, guys, check them out. Go directly to her website. So if you are ordering, just so you know, when you make an order, you submit the order, it goes, oh, thanks, your order's done. You're like, oh, I haven't paid. And then you get an email confirming everything and the instructions on how to pay. So that worried me the first time, because I nearly went and did the order again, but the email came relatively quickly and all was good. Okay, so what else have I got to show you that I've been working on? It's going to be a very short video today, because being only a fortnight and pretty much sort of looking at the same projects, it's going to be short and sweet. But I did have a hankering to get onto my full coverage. So I haven't worked on my full coverage for quite some time, so I'll show you where it was before. I'll pop that in here, and this is called The Gift, and this is a charting of a watercolor. And you can only get this if you're part of a Facebook group. So, and I'm going to have to insert the video, because this is on a frame, I'm going to have to insert the video here of my progress. So here is the piece in its entirety. And as you can see, I have a long ways to go. So from the previous photo, you may have noticed that I've done all this backfill in here, and the hat is starting to come through. And look at all that white underneath. Well, it's not white, it's purples and blues and greys, but I really am enjoying doing the fun bits and popping a few stitches in the horse and then in the hat and then in the background. So it's keeping me going at the moment. I love this chart, and I cannot wait for it to be finished and have it on my wall. Back to the regularly scheduled program. So I feel like I might even do a little bit more again over this fortnight on that one. I'm just really enjoying, I don't know what it is. Sometimes when you don't just work on full coverages and then you do some work on them, they're very addictive. I don't think I'd like to have lots of full coverages, because they are slow going. They really are. There's lots of confetti in the gift, as you can see in the background. It can be a bit of a slog. But when you're doing a fun bit like I am at the moment, you don't want to stop working on it. But so I'm doing one thread of background, one thread of the horse, just to make it more fun and more pleasurable. So I really think that's probably going to be my stitching plans. Remember Me, the green angel, the rocking horse, a bit more While I'm at Home of the gift, and maybe some other. I'm going to have to take something else to the retreat too. Oh, I'm going to be taking my Beatrix Potter to the retreat, because I'm staying with a group of girls and we are all stitching on that together. So I'm going to be taking my Beatrix Potter along as well. But I feel like I need to take one more as well. So I don't know what that may be. It may be one of the Hello from Liz Matthews trees, because I'm due to start another day 4 of 12 Days of Christmas. So that might make a start. We'll see how we go. Now, I just want to do one more thing before I sign off. So getting back to my game, Fortnightly Floss Off, if you're playing along, I'm going to give you a bonus entry. So again, like I said, if you don't know what I'm talking about, video 69 has got all the rules and details. I'm not going to go through the details every video, otherwise it gets boring and monotonous. So I know when I'm watching videos and we talk about with Go, you have to sort of fast forward through things because you've heard it so many times. So video 69 with all the details. and I'm going to give a bonus entry to anyone that comments on my video with a daisy, because I'm going to the daisy chain stitchery retreat at the end of this month. So if you'd like a bonus entry, pop a daisy on your comment and I will keep track of those, and I might do that from time to time, add in some bonus ways to get a bonus entry, because the prize is vouchers for online stores. So every time you complete one of the prompts, that gets you an entry. So as many entries as you can gets you a better chance of winning. So if you are coming to Daisy Chain, I would love you to come up and say hi if I haven't already met you before. So if you are coming for the first time, or I didn't get to go last year. So if you were there last year and I didn't get to meet you, please come up and say hi. I would love to say hello. So I will see you all in a fortnight unless I see you at Daisy Chain. Bye.